What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. These 7-star Infernape raids have been live for a couple of days, so today I'll be going over how you can solo the raids in case you don't have a group to take them down. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So per usual, before we hop into the actual solo strategy, let's go ahead and go over what you're going to be going up against in the actual raid. So Infernape is of course going to be level 100 since it is a 7-star and is normally a fire and fighting type Pokemon. However, for this raid, it is going to have the Rock Tera type. It does have the ability Iron Fist, which powers up punching moves, and its moveset is going to be Flare Blitz, Aura Sphere, Tera Blast, and Grass Knot. However, it does also have access to Sword Dance as well as Nasty Plot. And like I mentioned in my counter video, your best bet is probably going to be Infernape in order to solo this raid, just because it's reliable and everybody has access to it. But you of course want your Infernape to be level 100, and it's normally a fighting and ghost type Pokemon, and for this raid you do want it to have the fighting Tera type. Its held item is going to be Covert Cloak, just so that you don't have any secondary effects that you don't want from any moves. For example, Flare Blitz has the chance to burn, so you won't be taking that chance with Covert Cloak. For its EV spread, it is going to be full HP and full attack with an adamant nature. However, I would recommend making sure that you are IV trained for 31 IVs in special defense, just because obviously, as you saw, it is going to be a mixed attacker. Its ability literally doesn't matter. However, it does have the ability Defiant, but your moveset is going to be Rain Dance, Drain Punch, Taunt, and Bulk Up. Rain Dance is going to lower the amount of damage that you take from Flare Blitz. Drain Punch is going to be there for HP heals as well as super effective damage. Taunt is there to stop it from nasty plotting and sword dancing. And then Bulk Up is going to be how you set yourself up by raising your defense as well as your attack. But now that we know what we're bringing and what we're going up against, let's go ahead and hop into the actual strategy. So for this specific raid, we're basically going to try to not simply pass away the entire time. So like I mentioned, the first thing that you do want to do in this raid is set up Rain Dance, just so that you're not taking as much damage from Flare Blitz, but it is going to Flare Blitz turn 1, and you'll see how much damage it does because it is faster. We take a ton of damage, obviously, so this is why Rain Dance is so important. So we're going to get up Rain Dance now. And now, since we do need some HP recovery, we are going to go ahead and Drain Punch this next turn. So here is our Drain Punch. We are getting hit by another Flare Blitz, but you'll see we take it significantly better than we did previously. And because Drain Punch does do super effective damage, we should get a decent amount of HP back as well. But now you're gonna go ahead and wait until it nullifies your abilities and stat changes so that we can actually bulk up. So you just have to be like a little bit patient, and then you can bulk up, because otherwise you're gonna bulk up for no reason. We're getting hit by another Flare Blitz, but like I said, the Rain is super helping as well as our bulk up. And now this turn, you are gonna go ahead and go for Taunt, just to prevent a nasty plot that's coming in a couple of turns. We are getting hit by Grass Knot here, which is why I said I recommend you make sure that you're full IVs in special defense, but we're gonna go ahead and go for another bulk up here. Getting hit by another Grass Knot, which is really unfortunate. I hope you guys have better luck than me and don't get hit by 87,000 Grass Knots. But after it sets up its shield and it removes any negative effects from itself, you're gonna go ahead and set up the Rain again, just so that you're not taking as much damage from Flare Blitz. And as you can see, we did prevent it from using Nasty Plot that turn. Once the shield goes up, you're no longer able to Nasty Plot, which is why we wanted to get it in ahead of time. We got hit by Flare Blitz. Like I said, there's a lot of damage when the Rain is not up, so we want to make sure that we get the Rain back up. Now we're going to go ahead and go for a Drain Punch, just because we do need some HP. We're getting hit by a Grass Knot. We live on 14 HP. Like I said, hopefully you're luckier than me and you don't get hit by 10,000 Grass Knots. And now this turn, you are going to go ahead and go for another Drain Punch. And we're basically just going to keep Drain Punching until we are able to Terrastalize. So I'm literally just hoping that I don't get critted, so that I don't simply pass away and basically have to start from scratch with my bulk ups. And it looks like I am able to Terrastalize now. So once you're able to Terrastalize, you are going to go ahead and Tera and then Drain Punch once again. And this will actually get you a good amount of HP recovery this time. So we're getting hit by a Grass Knot, and luckily we live on 31 HP. We're going for our Drain Punch here, which, like I said, will actually give us a good amount of HP recovery since we're now Terrastalized. And that puts us back up to the green. Now we're going to go ahead and use another bulk up, just so that we can do a bit more damage with our Drain Punches. We're getting hit by an Aura Sphere, which is fine. Here's our bulk up. And now you're gonna go ahead and go for a Drain Punch once again, getting hit by yet another Aura Sphere. That was a crit. Like I said, hopefully you guys are luckier than me, because I did get hit by a crit that turn. It would have done a lot less if it wasn't a crit, but it's okay because we are getting our HP back. and we're back up to full now. And now this turn, you are gonna go ahead and go for a final bulk up. So there is 4 in total that you're gonna do. Now we're gonna go ahead and set up the rain again, just so that we can take any flare blitzes a lot better. However, it looks like it is choosing to use Aura Sphere. And now from this point on, you are free to simply spam Drain Punch until the raid ends. And as you can see, since we have used so many bulk ups, we are able to basically go back up to full HP. So you will no longer have to worry about whether you live on 31 HP like I did anymore. So here is yet another Drain Punch. The Aura Sphere does a little bit of damage, that's okay. And then this next Drain Punch should be enough to break the shield, so it will start to go a lot quicker after this point. And here we are using the final Drain Punch for the shield. And like I said, once the shield is broken, you should be able to deal with the raid a lot quicker. It does use focus energy, which is something that I forgot to mention. However, we are gonna be able to take it out in the next like 2 turns. That was our second to last Drain Punch. And now we are going for our final Drain Punch. So you do want to use a PP up on Drain Punch just to make sure that you have enough to get through the entire raid, since obviously we're using quite a few of them. And there you go. That is how you can solo the Infernape raid. From this raid, you are getting proteins, which is always nice. And then of course the other regular like rewards like experience candy, Tera shards, nuggets, bottle caps, all of that fun stuff. But there you have it. That is how you can solo the 7-star Infernape raids. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and per usual, leave a comment down below with what you use to solo, as I'm sure people would love other options. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. And if you did find this video helpful, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you were already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.